Hello, this is Inspirational Blog 22, I believe, and this is my Royal Rumble review. Hopefully, obviously it's a bit late because Royal Rumble was on last Sunday, I believe. Yeah, last Sunday, but obviously I'm giving people a chance to watch it if you haven't watched it, or because if you haven't got network, you wouldn't have been able to watch it, or if you haven't got Sky or anything like that, you wouldn't be able to watch it. But this is my review on it of what I thought. I'll go through every match, so this will contain spoilers, so if you still haven't seen the Royal Rumble to this day, don't watch this video because I'm giving away spoilers of who won the matches and things like got set up and whatnot. But yeah, if you have seen it, then you might agree with me, you might disagree, so comment down below and let me know. So obviously the first match was Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens. I'm a big fan of both of them. I didn't really like Kevin Owens when he came in because he'd done the whole bully gimmick in my opinion, which has been done by Bully Ray in TNA. But then I've grown to like Kevin Owens. I think he's a really good wrestler now. He's a really good wrestler. He has got his following. He's been working hard on the indie scene for quite a lot of years. I am a big fan of his now. He's kind of go out there, give it the attitude and back it up kind of person, which I love. He's been doing quite a lot lately, but again, he's becoming one of my favourite wrestlers. Dean Ambrose, always loved him as a wrestler. I think he's just out there. He's got his character down to a T. Obviously, he's got his little brotherhood thing on Roman Reigns, but he's still his own unique person. I like the lunatic fringe character thing he's got going on with him. And I think they put on a solid match. Obviously, it's to open the show, so it wasn't really a long match. I thought they could have made it a longer match. But the spots he'd done in it and the table breaking sets, pieces they done it was good. It was a good solid 5-10 minute match, a good way to set up the Royal Rumble. And when them two always have matches, they always put on great chemistry in my opinion, and always put on an excellent show for the fans. So that was a good match for me. I think the right person won Dean because he needs to get momentum, and I think Kevin Owens' time will come, but I think that'll be later in 2016. So, and I like the end of the match as well. It's a good finish out through two tables, and they did have time to recover because obviously they were both in the Royal Rumble. Next match, the New Day versus Usos. Not the best match I've seen by them two, but I get by the Usos versus New Day. But it was another good, decent, solid match with a couple things there we haven't seen before. Usos always put on great matches. New Day, I didn't like them when they first debuted as the New Day. I've always been a fan of Kofi Kingston by himself. Xavier was Big E. Not been fans of them by themselves, but together they really work as a group and really gel and got chemistry, and they always put on entertaining good matches, and they got the character again down to a T. And they have become one of my favourite stables of WWE now. Usos, always loved them, they're one of my favourites. I'm more into high flyers and risk takers than the powerhouse of WWE. So Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, people like that, the more people that do high flying, I'm into them and I like them the best. So that was, again, another good match. Kalisto versus United States. I didn't think much of that match, to be honest. Kalisto, he's still a newie in WWE. He's kind of, only just starting to make matches, in my opinion, amazing. Alright, he did debut and he has got some good stuff that we haven't seen in WWE before, but again, I think they're trying to build him as the new Rey Mysterio, because obviously Rey Mysterio's gone to Lucha Underground in Mexico, whatever it's called, where Alberto was for a bit as well. So I think they're trying to build him as the new Rey Mysterio. Again, Alberto, I've never been a massive fan of him. He's got some good moves, he's a solid, decent wrestler, same as Kalisto. Well, Kalisto's probably a really good wrestler, but I'm not big fans of Alberto. Kalisto, I'm not really a big fan of him either, but I am getting into Kalisto, and I do think this United States Championship run that he's on now, because obviously he lost the title to Alberto at United's Royal Rumble, but he's won it back. I do think, this will give him that push he needs and push him to maybe main event more stuff and be more of a player in WWE than just a person who puts on matches. I forgot to say, New Day, I believe, won against Usos. I think, again, right person to win, because they're only just starting to really get into their characters, I think, and they're going to be tag team champs for a very long time, I reckon. I think Charlotte versus Becky Lynch. Not going to say I wasn't really a fan of that. I don't really know Charlotte, I don't really know Becky Lynch. I've watched a bit of their matches in NXT, but now I always have thought NXT Women's Championship is better, and I do believe that Women's Championship in WWE isn't that great. The only person that you like, and that is probably Paige, because she's not your typical wrestler. I think Nikki Bella and Brie Bella have been pushed way too much, and they're only being pushed because who they're with. Because they can't really wrestle. They can wrestle kind of, in my opinion, but not that much. So they put on a decent match. Obviously, it's obvious Ric Flair was going to get involved because Charlotte's now taking on the trades of her father and being a dirty player. So, you know, obviously that was going to happen. Something was going to happen with him. And Charlotte won, which I reckon is good, because then Sasha Banks came out and kind of didn't make an alliance with any of them and said, F you, I'm going to take the championship from you, Charlotte, and Becky, if you get away, I'll deal with you as well, which I am a massive fan of Sasha Banks. I think she's an amazing wrestler. The match she put on with Bayley in NXT was one of the best matches ever. I'm so glad she's been called up to the main roster. Don't forget to push her to be one of the top female wrestlers in the WWE like they did in NXT. And hopefully in time we'll do that at Bayley, because them two are the best wrestlers in WWE, and maybe Becky Lynch. But Sasha Banks for me is the best wrestler. Royal Rumble, what can I say? It was predictable for me. It was predictable Triple H was going to come out at the end and win it, because you know, it sets up the WrestleMania match for Roman Reigns and him, which is what was being rumoured to be the main WrestleMania event. Sorry I ruined that for you guys, but yeah, that's the rumour. But it's obvious anyway. Obviously, rumours getting AJ Styles was coming into it. I was expecting him in a Royal Rumble, to be honest, but I was happy and pleased with how long he lasted, because I wasn't expecting him to last that long or do that well in Royal Rumble as he done. I think it was good little tease for him to do his finisher, but he didn't actually do it. But it's still like a good tease that he was teasing to do it. Obviously, I'm a massive fan of AJ Styles. He's one of my best wrestlers of all time. I think he should be pushed right to the main event of WWE, but along with other people like Cesaro. So yeah, he was good little like 30 minutes in Royal Rumble in the match for him to make his presence. Obviously, League of Nations, it was obvious they was going to get involved and take Roman out because he got a history with him. Bit stupid, again, a bit predictable that he was going to come back near the end and, well, try and make a comeback, but obviously thinks he's got to eliminate Triple H. Sami Zayn obviously chucked out Evan Owens, which I think was another good thing, because that set up a future match for them, which again, they're both amazing wrestlers. Sami Zayn, amazing wrestler, and they've got good chemistry. Owens and Sami Zayn, so that'd be a good match in the future. Owens obviously eliminated AJ Styles, which again, them two put on a good match, because they got good chemistry. So they're probably put on a good match. Dean Ambrose, was surprised he was one of the last two, which was a surprise for me, but again, I'm glad he was, because he's one of the people I think deserves to be pushed to the main event scene. I don't like Roman Reigns, I never have. I think he's a bit same and boring. Dean Ambrose much better. Triple H, I've been a fan of his, but not a major fan, so you know. What other things were set up? Obviously, Brock Lesnar got eliminated by the Wyatt family, which I think was stupid, because the whole Wyatt family got eliminated except for Bray. So really, he shouldn't be eliminated, and I thought Brock was going to be much more powerful and showed off a bit much more in the Royal Rumble, because he is a money drawer, money making machine. He does get the fans, and he does make pay-per-views more exciting. Again, he was one person that I hated when he started, but now he's one of my favourite superstars. And he is one, again, he's one of those people that kind of just goes out and backs up what he says, so that's another reason why I like him. Then it was pretty good, like how they all done their finishers or certain moves, and how Bray's showed like Triple H, yeah, you may be the boss, but I ain't scared of you, and I will fight you if I have to. Which is good, because I thought he was going to bow down to him and do what every heel normally does, which is bow down to the boss, but he didn't. So you know, overall Royal Rumble was a good pay-per-view. I'm glad I stayed up and watched it on WWE Network. So hopefully you like my review. If there's anything that disagree with or agree, write down in the comments below, please. Next video will probably be a wrap to my fiance, which I've just finished writing up, so I'll be practicing that soon. Next blog, I have no idea. It might be Pancake Day, it might be Deadpool films. I might be seeing that soon, hopefully, with my fiance. So I'm not sure what the next blog will be, but it will be soon, hopefully. And the wrap for my fiance. So like I said, please comment if you disagree or agree with anything I said. And remember to subscribe, share, like, comment, and follow me on Twitter and Cornwall. See you later.